What's up, everyone? Welcome into the Cannonballs podcast. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Dane Cannon. Co-hosting with me today is...
Yaraboy, Jake Gobbles. Your boy, Jake Mother Effing Bulls. Clean, baby. 1, 2.
And guys, if you can't tell, if you haven't already listened to our power rankings for week 3, we're in the same outfits because we're recording these back-to-back, releasing them on different days. It's midnight.
I don't shower.
It's midnight where I am. I got to be up in 5 hours, less than 5 hours now. I got to be up in 4 hours and 50 minutes. So I'm going to be tonight. Anyway, it's worth it. I love talking ball. Hopefully you guys like this. Go ahead, give us a like, comment, subscribe, listen to the first 5 minutes. So we're going to be going over week 3. We're going to be giving our game-by-game prediction. Jake, do you have anything to add before we get started?
Yes, if you haven't already, we gave our week 2 breakdowns or reactions early in our Tuesday episode. On our Thursday episode, we gave our power rankings and our Thursday night predictions, and now we're going to do the rest of the week. So, thanks for sticking with us, and let's get into it, Dane.
All right, so you want me to do it, or do you want to do it?
Oh, whatever. You want to do the 10 a.m. games first?
Yeah, let's do the 10 a.m. games. Let's just do them all. Let's just power through it. All right, so the first game on the 10 a.m. slate, we have the New Orleans Saints traveling to the Carolina Panthers, and I'm going to pick the Saints here. I think the Saints' defense is going to cause problems to Baker Mayfield. I haven't seen enough from Baker and Carolina to do anything offensively against this type of defense. I think the Carolina defense could pose a little bit of a struggle for Jameis Winston, but I think that Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas, and Chris Olave all have a game here.
I think the Saints defense eats Baker alive, if I'm being honest. The way they played last week and the way they lost, I think they're going to want to get after it. But, the Panthers have a good defense too, so I think they could get after Jameis. But I still got the Saints winning.
Okay, so Jake and I both on the Saints. The next game, we have the Houston Texans traveling to Chicago to play the Bears. It is in Chicago, so they do have home field advantage. Chicago's never really an easy place to play, the Windy City. Houston and Chicago, I like both of their defenses more than I like their offenses. I think I like Houston's offense a little bit more, but I'm actually going to pick the Bears here. I like them at home. I think that this could be a get-right-ish game for Justin Fields. It's so hard to say because of how abysmal the offense has looked in the past, but I got Chicago here winning this game.
I got the Texans.
Okay.
I won't be surprised if they lose, but the way they've been playing these first 2 weeks, even though they lost and tied, they've been playing their little hearts out. And they've been trying to play upset. And I think they're going to be pissed that they lost and tied when they probably should have won both those games. And like you said, I like the offense a lot more than I like the Bears offense. So I got the Texans in a close one, though.
Okay, I like it. Next game, we have the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Indianapolis to play the Colts. I think that this game is actually going to be closer than people think. I think personally that the Colts kind of start gelling a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I got Kansas City winning this one, and actually a really close game. I think this game could actually be pretty high scoring. I think Jonathan Taylor can get things going on the ground, hopefully. And if Michael Pittman's back out there, I think that the Colts offense could have a little bit more scoring in this, but I still got Kansas City winning this game.
Yeah, I don't think the Colts get it together yet. I think they start the season 0-3. I got the Chiefs. The Chiefs are the Chiefs, man. There's nothing about them that makes me think they're gonna lose to the Colts. There's nothing about the Colts is telling me, oh yeah, they're gonna upset the Chiefs. They're playing bad right now. So I'm gonna go with the hot hand, and I'm going with the Chiefs as well.
Okay. Next game is actually a doozy of a game. I love this matchup. We got the Buffalo Bills traveling to Miami to play the Dolphins. I got the Bills. I think that this game will be a good one. However, I think that this could be the game where we see a little bit of regression from Tua, because this Buffalo Bills defense has just been annihilating quarterbacks. They have just been making it so hard on opposing offenses. This Bills defense is for real. It is in Miami, so maybe that plays a little bit of a factor, but I got Buffalo in this one.
I also got Buffalo, but there was 2 significant injuries in that Monday night game. Unfortunately, Dane Jackson broke his freaking back. He got it was so sad.
Thankfully, everything came back negative, so he is okay. Really? Yeah, okay, so all the tests came back negative. He is good, but he is going to miss a little bit of time because that was a gruesome hit that he took from his own teammate.
Yeah, so I mean, but the Bills are going to be without several starters on their defense. So you mean who are they missing? Sorry, I'm trying to look it up real quick.
I'm blanking on. Is it Ed Oliver?
I'm trying to find it. I have this little app right now, but I can't find it. Well, either way, I think they're going to be without several players on their defense. So I mean, I think the Dolphins can. I mean, Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill, they're going to get after it, man. I think this could be a high-scoring game potentially. Because the Dolphins have a pretty good defense too, so I think the Dolphins have enough firepower to keep up with the Bills, but I think the Bills edge out the Dolphins.
Okay, I like it. So we're both on the Bills. Next game, this is another exciting one for me. I like it, even though the Vikings just got blown out. We have the Detroit Lions traveling to Minnesota to play the Vikings. Good divisional matchup. Both these teams look decent at times. I mean, Detroit's offense looks like they're going to score. Frick, man. I'm not going to do it yet. I got the Vikings here. I really want to pick Detroit because of how hot they looked last week with their offense. But I think this is a bounce-back game for Justin Jefferson and Kirk Cousins. I think Dalvin Cook could get things going. And I think the Vikings can give Jared Goff a little bit of a hard time in the rush attack that they have. I still think the Lions are going to put up points, but I got the Vikings at home.
Yeah, I mean, the Vikings are home, so they want some revenge. And unfortunately, the Lions are next on their list because after that Monday night pitiful performance, they're going to want to get after it. I mean, Justin Jefferson was held to 50 yards. Dalvin Cook was held to 30 yards. They're going to do something. And I think even though I like the Lions and what they're doing there, I still think they're, a couple years away from legit playoff contenders. And I don't really know who did they play week 1?
The Lions?
Yeah.
They played the Eagles.
Eagles. Okay, so they played the Eagles hard. Well, I don't know. I'm still I still got the Vikings, I'm going with my head, not my heart. So I got the Vikings. Okay. But it will be a close game, I think.
I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be an exciting one. And it's a divisional matchup. And Detroit usually gets one on Minnesota. They did last year. So the next game, we have the Baltimore Ravens traveling to New England to play the Patriots. I don't even think this one's going to be much of a game personally. I think Baltimore is going to steamroll. Because New England's offense is not even remotely close in the same atmospheric level. I don't know. I'm tired as hell, people. I'm on 3 hours of sleep. But I got Baltimore steamrolling here. I think Lamar Jackson has another good game. I think Mark Andrews does well. Rashad Bateman, dude, he's been stepping up, and Devin Duvernay. They've been really good at helping Lamar Jackson. So, and Baltimore's defense, I think, is going to really step it up this game because the Patriots' offense is not that good. I got Baltimore here. Yeah,
I also got Baltimore. If they play anything like they did last week 2, they'll win by 14 points. I don't think the Patriots have enough to keep up. The only way they keep up is if they slow them down, if that makes sense. They win by playing slow, and that's what the Patriots do best, honestly. So
It is.
if the Patriots are going to have any shot, they're going to have to play really, really good defense and run the ball and play very, very slow. But I still got the Ravens.
Okay, next game we have the Cincinnati Bengals, who are off to a bad start, going to New York to play the Jets. I think this is a bounce back game. I think this is a get right game. I think the Bengals finally put a win together here. It's just so hard for me to fathom that Joe Burrow would lose this matchup to Joe Flacco. Joey B versus Joey F. I don't know. But like the Bengals just are a much better team overall, in my opinion. The receiver core, the defense, quarterback play. I think the Bengals finally get their first win against the Jets.
Yeah, I almost contemplated taking the Jets. But then I mean it's the Jets. If the Bengals lose this one though, I mean what are we doing with the Bengals? Like
I don't know, man. I'm
like
I might hit the panic button a little earlier this year if they lose to the Jets.
If they lose to the Jets, I'm just gonna say they're not making playoffs. I will say. I mean, maybe a little too early.
It's very hard to start 0-3 and make playoffs. Just saying, it's only been.
I mean, you got to win.
Times.
You got to win. A handful of games just to get to 500. But yeah, I still got the Bengals. I still got the Bengals. I still believe in them. I still think they're a legit roster. Get right, get you your first win, and then start rolling from there. So yeah, Bengals.
All right, next game we got a battle of the winless teams. So we have the Las Vegas Raiders traveling to the Tennessee Titans, and I think both these teams are pretty good. They're just 0-2. I don't know why. I'm going to pick the Raiders here. I just like their offense. I just like their offense more. I'll let you pick first the next game. I like the Raiders' offense more.
It doesn't matter to me. I was going to pick the Raiders. I mean, I already wrote down my picks, so I mean, I'm picking the Raiders as well too.
Yeah, so I got the Raiders here. I like their offense more. I think their defense can do enough to stop Ryan Tannehill here. We'll see how much they utilize Treylon Burks and how much Derrick Henry can get on the ground. I just like the Raiders more overall.
Yeah, same. I mean, they should have won last week. The Titans got manhandled. So, I mean, Tennessee is a hard place to play, but the Raiders got firepower, man. And
they do. Because at least the Raiders were competitive in both the games that they did lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tennessee was only competitive in one of them, and that was against a not so great, in my opinion, team, even though I have them decently high in the power rankings.
Yeah. So, yep, I got the Raiders.
All right, Jake, go ahead and take this one. Start it off.
What's the next game?
Next game is the Philadelphia Eagles 2-0 traveling to Washington to play the 1-1 Commanders.
Give me an easy win, man. All right, I got the Eagles. After that dominant performance, it's hard. It's hard to go against the Eagles. I mean, it is a divisional matchup. I think it's going to be close. I don't think it's going to be a steamroll like it was against the Vikings. I think the Commanders have a lot of firepower, if I'm being honest, on that offense.
They do.
The emergence of Curtis Samuel, the emergence of Jahan Dotson. We all know about Scary Terry. And then Antonio Gibson, the emergence of Antonio Gibson. And Carson Wentz, like I said in previous episodes, he's playing at a higher level than previous years. So, but with that being said, I still got the Eagles. Eagles are elite right now.
Yeah, I agree. I have the Eagles taking this dub. If their defense plays the way it did against Minnesota, they're going to win this one pretty handily. I mean, that offense on the Eagles with A.J. Brown is just looking good. Jalen Hurts looks great. So, yeah, give me the Eagles as well. Mm-hmm. Next game, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars traveling to Los Angeles to play the Chargers. Really quick, I just want to start this one out. If Justin Herbert plays and he's not that hurt, like if he's not in that much pain, I got the Chargers. If he's out and Chase Daniels is playing, I'm not going to lie, I do not know. I think it'll be that close.
If Justin Herbert is moving and he's playing like normal Justin Herbert and he's just, able to suck it up, I got the Chargers. If it's not, with all those injuries to the offensive line, I think I got the Jags.
Yeah, because the Jags' defensive line is good. I mean, Trayvon Walker, Josh Allen's looking good.
They proved something to me. last
Yeah,
week.
I mean they won 24-0, so they're no slouch in the NFL right now. This defense is good. They're a well coached team now. Doug Peterson has really done a good job. So I'm just going to assume that Justin Herbert does play. I say they frickin' drug him up with injections and
Percocet.
Yeah, Percocet, Molly Percocet. Give me the Chargers
Yeah, give me the Chargers, but
on a contingency factor.
Yeah, on a contingency. All right, next one.
All right, we got
Let
the
me take
LA.
this one.
Okay, you got it. We got the LA Rams traveling to Arizona to play the Cardinals.
Ooh.
Take it away.
Yeah, this is a division matchup. It's in Arizona. I still got the Rams. Even though the Cardinals won last week, it was 80% bad. And I still think they're missing D Hop. That defense does. I mean, besides that awesome play by Isaiah Simmons last week, it got ran over by the Raiders, and I think the Rams are a lot better team than the Raiders. So, I mean, I got the Rams. That's all I got.
I got the Rams as well. I just think they're a more complete team. I think they're better coached. I like the balls on Cliff Kingsbury, though. I like that he goes for it on fourth downs. I think that Cliff definitely has some questionable play calls here and there. I like the Cardinals. They're just missing some pieces still. And so until they're fully healthy, D-Hop. I mean, J.J. Watt finally came back. Rodney Hudson came back, so that definitely helped. And I think that's why they were able to come back and win. They had some key additions back on the team. But yeah, give me the Rams. I think they're just a much more complete team.
Let me ask you something.
Go for it.
If the Cardinals have another, I'll say failed season, because these last two probably didn't meet expectations, is Cliff Kingsbury on the hot seat?
Yes.
If so, like what's a failed season and what's a successful season for the Cardinals?
I think a successful season, in order for Cliff Kingsbury to keep his job as of right now, is a playoff win, at least minimum. Obviously, if you win the division, he's keeping his job. I think a unsuccessful season is, I think he could still have somewhat of a winning record, but miss playoffs, because then you will have gone multiple seasons without a playoff win. And I think at that point, you got to start questioning. I don't want to see him go, because actually I think that he does offer something to Kyler Murray in the offense. But I think that he does have he has a lapse of judgment in some certain play calls. Sometimes it gets a little predictable, but I do like the fact that he goes for it. He has balls. He likes to go for it on fourth downs too. So I do respect some of the decisions he makes, and sometimes I do question him, but I think he could end up being in the hot seat this year.
Yeah, I think he already is in the hot seat. I don't think the Cardinals would admit it, but I think they do have to win a playoff game. One playoff game.
Agreed.
For this to be a successful season for the Cardinals. Even if they win the division and they don't win a playoff game, I honestly have a hard time seeing the Cardinals bringing him back. Yeah, I mean, it's just like,
I think that could depend on health, though. If the team's unhealthy and he still somehow wins the division, I think he keeps the job.
Yeah.
But if he has a full roster, D-Hop's there, yeah. Anyway, let's go on to the next game. We have the Atlanta Falcons traveling to Seattle to play the Seahawks. Battle of the Birds. Give me the Falcons. I like their offense more.
Damn, bro.
I know Seattle's a tough place to play. It even proved troublesome for Russell Wilson, who played there all his life, but never had to deal with the crowd noise. So maybe that plays a factor against Marcus Mariota. I mean, they're going to have to work on the silent count. I just like this offense more. Drake London, I like Cordero Patterson, Marcus Mariota, Kyle Pitts. I like this offense more. Give me the Falcons.
That's crazy, because I also have the Falcons for the exact reasons. Plus, that defense is playing mean. I like what they've done in the first 2 weeks, and I don't. Unfortunately, like I like Geno Smith as a person, as a human being. I don't think he's the true answer for Seattle.
Agreed.
And I think they're still not that great of a team. I don't know what it is. They have two good receivers, Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf. They have a good running back, a good, future running back. They've improved on the offensive line. They're potentially could be good in a couple of years again, but I just don't think they're that good right now.
Agreed.
And they're going to be without Jamal Adams. They were without Jamal Adams last week, so it kind of showed on defense. God damn, I hate Discord sometimes.
Dude, Aaron, stop it, because I'm getting those messages too. And he sends dude, there he goes again. Oh,
Can he hear you?
That's a Ricky now.
Oh,
No.
God, so annoying.
I know.
All right, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I got the Falcons.
All right. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
No. We haven't disagreed on a single game yet. So
Yeah, we have.
which one?
We disagree.
Texans. No.
Texans, Bears, yeah. You picked the Texans over the Bears.
That's the only game, really?
I believe so. In the two games that that's one thing that I did want to mention, Jake. So, guys, one thing that I was considering doing for Jake and I is since we do these weekly picks, I kind of want to keep a tally and just do like a friendly competition to see who's picked more right, and we can keep you guys up to date. So, comment and let us know if you guys would like us to do that. We're going to do it regardless, but just want to see if you guys are on board with
regardless.
that. Anyway, guys, we have the Green Bay Packers at 125 traveling to Tampa Bay to play the Buccaneers. This is tough, man.
It is.
Oh. You know what? Give me Green Bay because Mike Evans is out. I think the Packers defense can get after Tom Brady in that offensive line. I think they can slow down Leonard Fournette. And, with Mike Evans out, Tom Brady's going to struggle a little bit more than he's already been struggling. But Tampa Bay is also going to put pressure on Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers isn't throwing it to anyone. So I think this could come down to Aaron Jones again and A.J. Dillon. But, yeah, give me Green Bay.
Yeah, I think this for the same reason that's going to come down to Aaron Jones or they're going to have to rely on them. I think the Bucks stop that duo. And I got the Bucks, close one.
Okay.
Very, very close one like last week. The only reason I do that is just because I don't like the receiving core at all. I mean, I wanted to like Christian Watson, but what has he done so far? Like 2 catches.
He was struggling with injury during the preseason, so maybe he's not 100% healthy as of right now. And who knows? Maybe they just need to get Romeo Doubs involved a little bit more. But yeah, other than that, Tanyan, okay. But yeah, I got Packers. Jake has Bucks. So we're disagreeing on 2. We'll see who gets these 2 right this time. Anyway, guys, so for the Sunday night game, we have the San Francisco 49ers traveling to Denver to play the Broncos. Jake, I'll let you take this one away.
Well, earlier in our breakdowns, I picked the Broncos to win. But with the unfortunate loss of Trey Lance, this team is back to where it was last year. And probably better. And the Broncos are playing like dump. They were at home last week. They still played like dump. So I got the 49ers. The 49ers have an elite defense. The Broncos have faced the Seahawks and the Texans. Those aren't like elite defenses. And the 49ers are an elite defense. Don't get it twisted. So
Jake's got to say, don't get it twisted at least once an episode.
Yes.
That's how you know it's going to be a good episode.
Oh, yeah, baby. So the 49ers, this is like such a great time to be a 49ers fan. I think the 49ers take care of business in Denver. I got the 49ers.
I have the 49ers as well. I think the 49ers offensive line looked better. I still want to see it against a really good defense. I think Denver still has a really good defense, but I think San Francisco's defense is going to shut down Russell Wilson in the offense. I really do. I don't even think this game's going to be that close, personally. I think San Francisco is going to win by at least a touchdown in this game. So, yeah, give me the 49ers.
Not to mention, Jerry Jeudy is dealing with injuries. KJ Hamler is dealing with injuries. So that elite wide receiver.
Cortland Sutton only.
Yeah, so that elite wide receiver core that they came into the season with Tim Patrick and all of them, Tim Patrick's out for the season. It's only Cortland Sutton. And then, the 49ers are just so good at stopping the run. That's their bread and butter. So, yeah, I got the 49ers. I have a lot of confidence in the 49ers this week. And if it was with Trey Lance, unfortunately, I love Trey Lance. I have a lot of hope for him. But I think with the rising of Jimmy Garoppolo, you can't see my arms spread out, but yeah, I got the 49ers. And that's a Sunday night game. That's going to be a fun one. So cool.
It'll be a fun one. All right, guys, we're on to the last game of the week. We have the Monday night game, the Dallas Cowboys traveling to New York to play the Giants.
Real quick, why the hell did it go from one Monday night game? Oh, no, there was no one Monday night game week 1. So why did it go from 2 Monday night games to 1?
I have no idea. They should have spaced out the games better.
Exactly.
If there were 2 Monday night games. You play them an hour apart. What the hell is that? Didn't matter. I was at Disneyland for my fiance's birthday, but
last year it was back to back, correct? On Monday night?
No, I believe
Am I tripping?
So.
Yeah.
I believe so. They spaced it out correctly last year.
But yeah, so we got the Cowboys at the Giants. I really wanted to pick the Giants here. I really, really did. I got to go Cowboys though. That defense, man. We doubted them last week, and honestly, they're probably going to kick me in the balls by picking them. But I'm going to go Cowboys. I can't trust the Giants, man. I can't trust them. What? Their top receiver last week was Sterling Shepard.
I think this is easily the best defense that the Giants will have had to go against for sure. Mm-hmm. But 3-0, baby. Give me the G-men, baby. Give me the Giants. I'm picking it. I'm going against what I'm sure a lot of people are going to pick. But give me the Giants. I think that they get it done just because I also think Cooper Rush is going to struggle in this game. I don't know how they beat the Bengals, to be honest.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. I don't know how they beat the Bengals, but yeah, I got the Giants at home. The Giants are playing at home. Their fans are feeling it. I don't think they expected to start the season 2-0. Maybe Brian Dable is going to pump this team up. Give me the G-men, baby. Give me the G-men.
Bro, if the Giants go 3-0, I'll eat a freaking brick of shit.
Well, it's recorded, so
No. Right. You want to make a bet on this, like a fun little just single game bet?
Yeah, let's do a little side bet. What you got in mind?
It's got to be something spicy.
Let's do it. Loser. It's got to be something that I can buy from the store. Loser has to. You want to do another habanero?
Just a straight up habanero.
Just eat a habanero pepper. Film it.
All right. If the Giants go 3-0, I'll eat a habanero pepper. Loser will eat it. All right. So if the Giants go 3-0, I'll eat one. If the Cowboys win, you know what I'm trying to say, people. It's late. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
It's 12 freaking 30 right now.
It's 1 a.m. I gotta be up so early.
At least you don't drive.
What do you mean?
Right? You don't drive the ambulance, right? You're just the attendant.
I do drive. I do both. So tomorrow is we switch off. So one day I'm the driver, the other day I'm the attendant. So I'm driving tomorrow too.
Call out, bro.
I might F this company.
Did you guys even get more wages?
Yeah. Actually, so no, not yet. But what happened is we finally got 95% of the workforce to sign the strike pledge, which means that we basically hold the keys now. So we're going to propose an offer to the company that I work for. And if the company turns it down, we get to strike. So we'll see what happens. We do get funding for it, thank God. So I'll get paid, which will be nice to strike. Awesome. But anyway, guys, coming back to football, that will do it for week 3 pick'ems. We hope you guys enjoyed it. I always enjoy doing these. So, Jake, do you have any closing remarks?
Yeah. Well, I just really like our new format. It makes our lives easier. You know, before we did it the last couple weeks, the first 2 weeks, we were kind of like 3 hours in one night, and this is only about an hour and a half. So it's a lot shorter. And then, you know, we're splitting. I mean, you guys don't even know all this, but yeah, I just like what we're doing. All right. And I hope you guys like it too. So, you know, like, comment, please. We're trying to be scumbags and not work. We want to live off YouTube and Spotify. We want to be able to just talk about nothing but football. Please
Help make
share
our
us.
dreams. Share this with a famous person. Tell them to share it out. Make us famous.
Oh my gosh. All
I'm
right.
so tired.
With that being said, thank you for listening. And as always, peace.